It's go for Moto3, the clash in COTA. Really good start from pole position by Andre Mino. Likewise from third in the grid, Xavi Artigas. He's got the inside line on Foggia. Foggia not away so well at all from the front row. Diogo Moreira, the impressive Brazilian rookie, makes up a whole bunch of places, 6th to 2nd, and contact with poleman there in the first corner, Mino. God, Dennis Onju's been super bold and super aggressive in this first sector. Found a way through initially on Moreira, and now he picks up Andre Mino into turn number 7, and Onju, the Turk, leads. Sweep down this 1200 metre back straight, the crucial slipstream, paying big dividends here in Moto3. Diogo Moreira there, the super impressive Brazilian rookie, takes over the lead from Onju. Mino trying to wrestle his way back into the top spot, having started so well from pole position. Excellent start as well from Toba. 4th in the World Championship is Kai de Toba. He's right up there in early contention as Tatai runs wide into turn 12. Looked like Nepa was also in hot there too.
Onju will lead us across the line, and he almost bumps elbows, shaking his head with Diogo Moreira as they almost make contact on the main straight. Moreira then takes the inside line then and should lead us into turn 1. Mino looking to take advantage though as he gets his nose cut off. Artigas just behind him 4th, and Toba, one of the big winners on the first lap, he's up into 5th as Onju again gestures, trying to say to the riders behind him, let's stop battling amongst ourselves here and let's get into our rhythm.
That overtake from Dennis on the first lap, that was scary. Like where the rear came off the ground as he threw it on its side was almost disaster.
Look at this fibre breast, elbow to elbow, knee to knee. Breathtaking action down the back straight here in Moto3. Whoa, eye of the needle, stop this. Masia trying to find a way through there on Suzuki and Garcia. Oh, scary stuff.
Look how late Garcia was on the brakes. Guevara looks to get up the inside of Mino. That's a difficult place to overtake, but Guevara was able to make that move stick.
Sasaki's got through it, Garcia and Guevara likewise. That was a real costly final corner for Holgado. He lost 3 spots in the blink of an eye there.
The two Aspar riders, we saw this back in Indonesia, battling with each other. Crucial moments then for Ethan Guevara. He does now come through the long lap penalty lane, the first of 2.
I don't know how Sergio Garcia stopped that gas machine there going into turn 12.
Oh, he's down!
He's gone down! Well, he had the massive scare Garcia on the front end. He almost tagged the back of Sasaki into turn 12. And a couple of corners later, Sergio Garcia makes his first big mistake of 2022. They can't believe it. Down in the Gas Aspar team, a shake of the head from sporting director Gino Borsoi. Garcia then, his teammate Ethan Guevara just coming into the long lap penalty loop, and Garcia goes down at turn 13.
We're on board with him here through turn 13. He's a little tight on the inside as Holgado goes to the inside. Was there contact there with Danny Holgado?
Holgado's been pretty aggressive at the start of this Grand Prix. Was there a little nudge there, just that little helping hand from Holgado to Sergio Garcia? What is not in any doubt, Holgado's crashed out.
So we're coming up to half distance then. We're starting lap 8 of 17. Masia once again the fastest lap of the race at 2:16.1. He was over a second faster than the leader, and he's about to become the leader as he has a look up the inside of Dennis Onju. Once again, Masia so good on the brakes. Another double overtake.
Yeah, he's not happy just picking them off one by one, is he, Jaume Masia? It's 2 by 2.
Onju again through turn 10. He's not shy through there, is he?
That takes some skill and some bravery to fire it up the inside of anybody at World Championship level into turn 10. That was absolutely awesome by Dennis Onju. This group starting to sort of close up now, led by Onju. Masia's there, Sasaki, front row starter Artigas. Moreira still keeping himself in contention too. Foggia and Mino.
Foggia still not able to make great progress. You can see him just behind Xavi Artigas and ahead of Mino. Artigas having a look up the inside of Moreira. Moreira is able to swoop across the front of the Leopard Honda, who's now having a go into 13. Foggia knows he's got to get on with this, and he muscles his way through into 5th.
Yeah, Guevara then still in 11th place, trying to find a way back through on Ortola. He lost 2.5 seconds on the second of his long laps as Artigas up the inside of Foggia then into turn 15. That was nicely done. Dennis Foggia's had a bit of a rocky road at the rodeo so far here today. Not what he would have expected from the front row of the grid in second. Still right in the victory battle, of course, but it hasn't been the kind of race we expected from Foggia, given his dominance in Mandalika. No further action then between the incident involving...
It was Holgado,
wasn't it? And Garcia. It's almost been declared a racing incident as Masia gets in way too hot at the end of the back straight into turn 12. So just declared a racing incident then, that incident earlier on with Holgado and Garcia, which is going to cost this young man, Sergio Garcia, the lead in the Moto3 World Championship.
4.5 laps to go then. Masia still staying well and truly in touch with that Leopard Honda. We'll see once again as they come through turn 11 what kind of speed they have on the straight, but Garcia pulling in. He was still running at the back of the field in 28th position, and clearly either damage to that bike or just no hope of getting through to the points. Garcia deciding to park it.
Oh, that's beautifully done by Andrea Migno, and that tighter line, the corner speed of the Honda, he just breezes through on Jaume Masia. Back into the lead then is the Italian through turn number 19. It's Migno, Masia, Foggia, Sasaki, on due there in 5th place. Don't discount the hard-charging Turk.
A little bit of a gap there for Diogo Moreira to try and make up, as Migno, who was so often at the front of the race in Qatar but unable for the riders to get past him. Well, no such problems for Jaume Masia this time. You can see them all close up on the brakes. Moreira particularly good, as you say, on the brakes. He closed right up into turn 1, right back onto the tail of on due ahead.
Here comes Foggia. Is this the decisive move from him? Well, we thought about it on Migno. Oh, here comes Onju. What a move! Whoa! Sasaki. Well, here we go. You can't take your eyes off this one. Onju and Sasaki really roughing up Dennis Foggia there in turn 7 and 8.
Sasaki still sitting in 3rd, and Onju's about to pay for that move as Foggia comes back through.
You're not going to want to see at the start of this last lap +0 53, are you? That's for sure. Here's Onju then trying to hold the slipstream. Foggia's got back through on the tenacious Turk. He's trying to find a way to outbrake Moreira at the end of this back straight. That's a successful mission. Back at the front though is Andrea Migno. Jaume Masia searching for a first win since the opening Grand Prix of 2021 in Qatar. That's a long barren run for a rider of his class, but it's Andrea Migno that leads into turn 15 on this penultimate lap.
Is Migno in the best position, not just by the fact that he's leading, but does he have the best pace and the best speed in the right parts of the racetrack to hold Masia off? Foggia up the inside of Sasaki into 3rd. If Foggia's going to make a move for the victory, he needs to do it now.
Foggia may well have gone too early last week in turn 3 Honda. He took the lead at the start of the last lap from Sergio Garcia, and he got mugged. Oh no, that's Moreira. Diogo Moreira, a big high side on the gas coming out the final corner. He's stunning. The victory charge comes to grief then at the final corner. He's down out in turn 20. Back at the front then of this classic COTA tussle in Moto3, and it's Jaume Masia that picks up the lead on Migno into the first corner. Migno trying to stride back as they sweep down to turn 2. Migno does reclaim the lead.
Foggia might well be in a good position as Moreira walks away. Foggia looked like he was gaining ground in 3rd place. You can see him. Is he in the right position? He's going to get the mother of all slipstreams on the back straight this time around. The run from turn 11 to turn 12 could be where this race is won or lost.
Foggia last weekend, as we mentioned, he might have just gone too premature in his attack on Garcia. Is he leaving it to a late attack here? Sasaki stands firm in the face of this onslaught again from Dennis de Menis Onju. They drop down over the hill, the crest, the blind crest, super fast, flat out on the Moto3 bike through turn 10, and it's still Andrea Migno, runs a tight defensive line down there into turn number 11, shuts the door on Masia. Now it's going to be all about the crucial slipstream. Andrea Migno's rolled the dice here. He's gambled. It's Masia behind him. Foggia in 3rd, Sasaki 4th.
We've seen Masia so good on the brakes. He's going to have to be on this back straight. You can see Migno weaving a little bit on this back straight to try and hold Masia off. Masia though firmly alongside. We've seen how good he is on the brakes. Can he now outbrake Migno and take the lead with just half a lap to go?
Masia mugs Migno then down the back straight. Here comes Andrea Migno on the inside. That's going to be really close. Andrea Migno, his team boss Mirko Giacchini before the race said he has to see the checkered flag. Will it be the checkered flag first? Will he be on the podium? It's advantage Jaume Masia. We've still not seen a last lap move yet from Dennis Foggia. He's going to take the World Championship lead if he finishes. He wants to take the victory here though. He's got his hands full though with Masia and Migno still ahead of him.
Can Migno use that corner speed that we've seen? Can he hold that tight line through 16, 17 and 18? Masia's doing a good job through there. He's managing to hold that tight line, but it's going to leave him exposed into turn 19, the penultimate left-hander.
Here comes Andrea Migno then. Can he find a way up the inside of Jaume Masia? He can. He's going in hot though. Migno is going to lose the victory. He might lose the podium. Jaume Masia surely on course for his first win in 13 months. Through the final corner he comes. Jaume Masia wins a COTA Classic in Moto3. Dennis Foggia takes second place. He leads the World Championship now in 2022. Andre Mino went for broke, took the lead on Masia in turn 19, ran wide. He still celebrates a podium from pole position. Sasaki a close fourth, Onju aggressive in fifth place. Artigas rounds out the top six.
Masia, his first Grand Prix victory since the opening round of last season in Qatar.